Alright, so right now we have the sword knot right here. It's one long piece really. This detaches from this little clasp here, and these two items here are actually called keepers. They slide up and down the sword knot. What you want to do, and we're not going to do this right now because it's a little time consuming, but you'll actually unclasp with this. You'll get it assembled like this. Pull this out of the clasp so it's one long braid. You'll run the braid through the pommel right here and then take it back through each of the keepers. You'll affix it once you get to the bottom of this thing, to the base of the simulated large sword knot. And you'll slide the keepers as far as they can go to each end. So this one goes against the pommel, this one goes right against the large simulated sword knot. Okay, then you're ready to do your clove hitch knot. This is the inboard side of the officer sword right here. Okay, so the clove hitch knot, it's a little tough with two braids, but you can manage. So we'll take it first right here. We're going to come underneath the cross guard here. We're going to come around the top. Okay, going to go behind this initial set of braids here and go right back under. Okay, so you're wrapping it right there. Going to come up one more time. You have to loosen this up a little bit because when you come back under, you're going to go through this final knot. That's what keeps it affixed. So it'll look like this. Okay, when you draw it tight, you'll see on the inboard side of the cross guard here, you have two parallel groupings of braids. On the back is the cross right there. It crosses over. All right.
You just tell me when you want me to cut and stuff.
Sure. At this point right here, you're going to have to adjust the length of your braid because the top of the simulated large knot is not supposed to be below this upper brass ring catch here. So you want to pull it till it's about right there. Okay? So we'll loosen this up a bit and we'll keep drawing it through until it's the proper length. Alright. Okay. So keep adjusting this. Pull it tight once in a while so you can keep up with it. Still a little bit long. Alright, that's about right. We got our clove hitch straightened away. Oh, a little bit long still. Come back a little bit. Alright, so that's about right there, okay? So now you have your braid, clove hitch knot, your large simulated sword knot about where you want it. Okay, good to go. Anytime you carry the sword or have the sword on your body at any time, you always have this braid on it, okay? It's never empty. So really, once you go ahead and do this, you should never have to take it off again. Alright, now we're going to talk about the sword belt itself, how to put this thing together. It comes with three main components. You got your sword belt here. You have your leather frog right there, okay? And you have your sword sling. Notice there's a short strap and a long strap. And you got your snap fastener here. That's what's going to keep the frog on the belt, okay? First thing we do is put the frog on the belt. It goes on this side of the belt here. It's going to be your left side. Pushes through, okay? Take your snap fastener on your sling. You press this little piece down, it's spring loaded. It goes right around the top of this. And now your frog's in place and you got your sling in place. And then the next part is actually attaching the sword to the sword sling. And the easiest way, the best way to do this is to go ahead and put the belt on your body. Okay. These little claws right here, that's your clasp. Fits on the back of this right here underneath. So you put it on, it snaps fast. Have your keeper right here for your belt. Adjust it. So you want to grasp your sword scabbard in your right hand here, okay? When you fit it on, you want your upper brass ring, your lower brass rings facing to the rear. Your short sling snap here goes to the top, the upper brass ring. Fit it on there, okay? And notice whenever you have these little, on the swivel snaps here, you have these little nuts. You want to screw them tight, okay? Otherwise, these will come loose and the sword will fall off the sling. Do the same thing to the bottom. The long sling strap goes to the bottom brass ring. Tighten it up. Okay. And now you'll take your sword, turn it 180 degrees towards your body like this, and it hangs on this prong. Slide right down. So whenever you let it go, it looks kind of funny, okay? But your sword will actually be hanging backwards when it's at rest. That is how you mount the Marine officer sword.